What made me interested in Duolingo was the mission.
The mission is to develop the best education in the world and make it universally available.
A few years ago, Duolingo was being used all across Europe by Syrian refugees. Around that same time, I learned that Bill Gates was using Duolingo, which just meant that more money could not buy you a better system.
I feel good about the fact that no matter how people are using our app, it could be making a huge life-changing impact, or it could just be making their commute a little bit more fun.
I like 0 to 1 building for product. I enjoy that chase of trying to make something work and bring it to life and have it have value to a user somewhere.
I do remember that first summer as an intern, I had worked on a course and then we rolled it out and suddenly they said, oh yeah, like 1.5 million people saw this. My chin hit the floor. I couldn't believe it.
Our users are extremely diverse. Not only are they from every single country in the world, they're every age, every socioeconomic status, etc. So we try to do that inside the company. We want to reflect our users in our workforce.
Of the 10 first employees at Duolingo, only 2 were Americans.
As a queer engineer, it felt very empowering to work in these stories where we highlighted queer stories, we had queer characters.
I've only been on teams that were led entirely by women. It's pretty rare.
Of course, we hire in many different functions and we look for different things for different functions, but one is something exceptional. So for example, first person to have gone to college in your family. That's pretty exceptional. You designed your first, mock of an app when you were 12 years old. That's pretty exceptional. Generally, the culture is pretty welcoming and pretty nice.
We have this really unique thing here where we actually stop meetings for lunch every single day. On the first day, it was almost like being in the lunchroom when you're in middle school and you walk in and you don't know anybody. And then somebody was like, oh, Megan, come sit with us. Honestly, every single day, I felt comfortable sitting at whatever table I wanted to.
At Duolingo, you work very closely with the PM, the designer. We really all just work together on implementing a feature or a new product.
I was co-leading a product area with an engineering director, and he very excitedly had a baby and went out on parental leave and left me in charge of the area, which was one of the scariest things because I'm a designer and the majority of the area were engineers. Our senior executive team really saw that I was going to be stretched and they really rallied around me. There were several engineering directors that said hey, always put time on my calendar. We're always available.
We all just try to figure it out together, and I think we're used to that, because we do a lot of things that no one know what the solution is.
We have the largest data of people learning languages in the world. Actually, probably learning anything in the world. How can you leverage that to teach better is one of the big questions.
I think we've only started to scratch the surface on what we can do. The reason I'm still here is because I'm certain that the best days of Duolingo are still ahead of us.